Well, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Michael Busch next up for the Cardinals. He was late there, strike one. Darvish in his 13th season, 38 years old, and he was born in Japan.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Baldwin collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here is Austin Riley. Outside with a breaking ball. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Anthony DeSclafani. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bobby Witt Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And Witt is out. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Always we know. Just some things we should.
Tauchman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held up. The 1-0. That one ripped. That's back. Holy Toledo! Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the catcher up to hit, Drake Baldwin. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. On a line, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that drops in for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. On Duhar, the lead runner at second. Baldwin at first. One gone. Scott under it. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And
One
now
ball,
1 and 2.
strikes.
And misses
Nope,
inside.
ball 2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Josh Naylor. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
That's a strike. Now 1 and 2. Goes down looking. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Check swing, no appeal. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Brendan
Donovan. The next to hit. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Nope, he held back. Now fly ball to right center. Tauchman on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 0-1 down.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Darvish delivers. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That's out to center field. Isbell makes the catch, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa. DeSclafani back to work. And there's 1 down. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
The center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-1.
And that's
Ball,
off
that's inside.
the inside edge. 3-1. Way out front for strike two.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Scott, long run into the gap. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Back to the calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And next up for the Royals, Mike Tauchman. Golden opportunity right here. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Close play, but in there.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Andujar batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. In the dirt, but kept close. Wagner at second. Witt on at first with 2 down. That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Drake Baldwin. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down to the corner. Headed for the plate. The throw to second is offline. He's safe. And they clear the bases.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that is that. And we're back. Here's a speed threat, Victor Scott. That's to third. Correa fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Line drive. Can't get there, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Hayes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hill, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up next for St. Louis, Michael Busch.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Line to left and foul ball. Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Kyle Isbell gets him to chase after that one.
Count.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Hayes sprinting after it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And here is Will Wagner. Doubled his first time up. Fought off foul. That one pushed to the left and foul. Going to count
Inside,
1 and 2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
In the dirt. And that one is downstairs, and it's 3 and 2. Correa at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe.
Toss to Naylor. Bang, bang play, and the inning is. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Start of the 4th. Austin Riley at the plate. Riley checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. That one hit to right. Tuckman puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one misses. And now it's even 1 and 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Mike Tauchman. Up the middle, and that chance handled.
Now batting, the lefty.
Miguel Andujar now at the plate.
Andujar.
Base hit. The throw in. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Next is the Royals catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Drove in 3 last time up.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Giancarlo Stanton steps in for the Royals.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball
and
break.
another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. In comes the run from third. And it's now a 6-run lead. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
So first and second with 2 outs. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. And the 0-1. And there's a ball.
That's down.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 2.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And it looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Stanton around third. In there safely.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The battle for Missouri rolls on. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Brendan Donovan.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Fly to center his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Bunch it towards the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, right
Derek
field.
Hill next up for the Cardinals.
Hill.
And that one fouled off.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yastrzemski, the lead runner out at second. Scott on at first with nobody out. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1
Well,
strike.
he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Popped up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Count full.
Squirts away a little bit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Slings to second. Over to first, but he beats it. And now it's Austin Hayes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit, but no
2
advance
balls,
from the
no
runners. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's off script for a
Now,
moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, singing in ballpark entertainment. You got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Makes the grab, one away.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, it would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And the 1-0. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That's off the inside corner. Now 3-1. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. And that's a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Scott in position and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. In there. He's safe.